Good morning. It is 7:47 a.m. on Friday, April 3rd, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just took a shower. This is 5 more minutes. Usually I would do these videos before getting up and taking a shower or getting dressed or anything like that, just because it's the first thing in the morning, right? I just got up. But today I just kind of felt like I needed a shower. I just was feeling like I wanted that whole routine of sort of preparing myself and washing my hair and brushing my teeth and all of that. Not that I haven't been doing that at all while I've been home, but, maybe less. In any event, I just felt like I needed it this morning, so I did. Here I am, you know. It's very rainy weather right now here in Boston area. It's not too cold, fortunately, so that's not so bad. And it's probably in the 40s somewhere, but raining, which, is not ideal for taking the little puppy on walks, but, it is what it is. And the rain is good for other things. So, Rocket is in a barking phase, probably related to the teething. Of course, right now I think he's barking at the empty dog food bag on the kitchen floor. Rocket, come on. Hey, buddy. Good boy. You're a very good boy. I should have had something to give you. Oh, here I do. Sit. Sorry, I don't have the second camera hooked up right now. You'll have to take my word for it that I just gave a treat to an adorable little puppy. You're a good boy, Rocket. Good boy. Yeah, we finally finished I bought a great big bag of his dog food when I brought him home, and we finally finished that bag. We're not literally out, but basically what I do usually is I take some of the big bag and put it in a smaller container. And so I finally filled that smaller container for the last time that I will be able to, which means it's time to go buy more. So I'll probably make a grocery run later today, which is maybe part of why I felt I needed to, prepare myself physically in order to be prepared mentally. I'm thinking when I go out this time, I need to read more carefully about the details, but I believe I saw somewhere that the new CDC recommendations are that when you go out, if you wanted to wear like a cloth face covering, like you don't necessarily need an N95 mask, but I could just rig up something with a bandana or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to maybe research that before I just actually do that. Although, honestly, I don't think anyone would look at me funny for having it. But I've already been wearing... So, when I take Rocket out, I don't do any special precautions other than, trying to stay 6 feet from people. And increasingly, I had been letting people pet Rocket, but increasingly, I guess I still have been, but what I've observed is that fewer people seem determined to have that happen. More people are hesitant, and so I kind of, I guess, let them do it if they're wanting to do it while I stay at the far end of the leash. But it does seem like people are getting the message, though, which is good. Where was I? I feel like I had something else I wanted to say about that. Oh, right, just that I haven't been wearing like mask or gloves for that purpose. But what I have been doing is when I need to go to the grocery store or something like that, I have, nitrile gloves, the non-latex similar gloves. I have a box of those that I'd bought a long time ago, just because they occasionally come in handy when you need to handle something gross, for example. But it's I've been doing those, and then so maybe I'll do the face covering as well. And yeah, it is what it is. But certainly I've been getting along pretty well here. I'm, as I've said before, I'm fortunate. I know I'm fortunate in that I am able to uh, do my job from home for the most part, and I'm, not worried about money in the immediate term. Um, I'm comfortable where I am, and to be honest, although I do like people, I think I am fine with the reduced amount of contact, or rather, it's like I miss it in terms of seeing more people every day, but I'm okay, right? It doesn't get me down. Um, but at the same time, I tweeted this the other day that everyone is going to have different reactions to the stresses of this situation that may not be entirely predictable. I mean, they may be different than what you would expect them to be, and that can include yourself. So definitely, make sure you're cutting people slack. If they're acting a little weird or whatever, like for today, I felt like I wanted to go out and take a shower before recording the video, so no reason not to really. So I just did it, you know, and there it is. So I hope everyone's doing okay out there, and I will talk to you tomorrow for 5 more minutes.